Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah. Koholoyim la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this lady that you see right here, the angry black woman, man. Let's get into some of the article, grab a couple of scriptures, man. Okay, it says, mom pulls gun on Lyft car in McDonald's parking lot, but ends up accidentally shooting her daughter. Some of the silliest shit be going down at these restaurants, and it be with people that should be at home cooking. Look at how big her face is. She ain't got no shit. She don't need to be at McDonald's, man. You can just see it in her face and her neck. She's overweight. Should be at the crib cooking a healthy dinner, teaching your 15-year-old daughter how to cook a healthy dinner, you know? Anyway, let's read into some of it. You'll see how silly it is. And this Eve all day long. That's why the apostles always be telling us, man, leave her alone. Leave her alone. It says a Florida woman was arrested following a dispute with a Lyft driver and his passengers in a McDonald's parking lot, which resulted in her pulling a gun and accidentally shooting her own daughter, cops say. Well, we know that man's goings of the Lord, so let's get that real quick. That wasn't no accident. The Lord made that go down to pretty much humble her ass overall. And she should have a nice little amount of time to think about just being silly as hell. Proverbs 20 and 24. And it reads, man's goings of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? See, that was the Lord that set that up. Because ain't no telling. If she acting like this, because I'm reading through the article, I'm like, well, goddamn. If she acting like this, just, you know, in a restaurant like this, then you have to know she's wild as hell everywhere that she goes. Just, I can't, you know, no restraint, bro. It says Melissa Valbrum, 32, threatened to shoot and kill 3 people who were trying to get into the rideshare after a misunderstanding, according to the police, before firing and hitting her own child. Valbrum now faces 3 charges following the Miami-Dade incident on Friday: aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery, and culpable negligence inflicting personal injury. She appeared in court on Sunday. According to the Miami-Dade police, officers were called out to the McDonald's in Pinewood following reports of a dispute where a firearm accidentally discharged by a woman. The bullet had struck the woman's 15-year-old daughter in the left shoulder, according to the police affidavit. Right? According to the arrest affidavit, the teenager and her mom were in the restaurant. Check it out now. They're in the restaurant along with another group prior to the incident. When a Lyft arrived, one member of the group waiting on the ride told police they were pointing outside to alert the group that the Lyft had arrived. Valbrum's daughter said a member of the group was pointing at Valbrum. See? So the daughter, you know what I'm saying, you pointing out shit and don't know what, you know, don't know what the hell is going on, and you done got yourself shot. With that messiness. You know, boy, let's just say they, you know, they was pointing. That's gonna make you pull out a gun? As long as they weren't physically, you know, threatening you or anything like that. And then it was a misunderstanding once you found all that out. Man. Anyway, not surprising though. This is the state of mind of our people these days, man. Especially the women, man. Out of control. Valbrum then allegedly retrieved the gun. Let me see. Let me go back. It says this led to an argument. Yep, this led to an argument inside the restaurant that later continued outside. By that time, the 3 members of the group were inside the rideshare. Valbrum then allegedly retrieved a gun from her vehicle and began threatening to shoot and kill all 3 of them while pointing the firearm in their direction, the affidavit stated. As the Lyft drove off, the passengers heard a gunshot and saw the teen had been shot. Crazy, bro. There you go, though. Looking crazy as hell. The Lyft driver told police that Valbrum was acting extremely aggressive while pointing a gun at him and other members of the group He also told police that he saw Valbrum reach inside his car and allegedly assault one of the passengers, also a minor. See? Wow. Valbrum denied that she had pulled out a gun and threatened the passengers, later telling officers that the weapon had been on her waistband during the incident and it accidentally failed, causing it to go off, and shot her daughter. The police affidavit also noted that the police watched surveillance. You know cameras everywhere. They watched surveillance and phone video of the incident and showed Valbrum with a gun in her hand while knocking on the rear passenger window of the Lyft. Valbrum was arrested and booked into Turner, Guilford Night or Correctional Center. On Sunday, a judge ordered her to stay away from all the victims and set her bond at $22,000, which she posted. Crazy, bro. Anyway, let's get yeah, man. That's why this wisdom comes in handy, man. Because the Lord tells us how to get down out here. Prayer, of course. You know what I'm saying. You always want to pray. This is what's that? 16 and Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. And a lot of our women, man, they out of control. Ain't no ruling their spirit. They whatever comes to their mind, they going for it. Whatever comes to their mind, they own you, man. Right? Let's get another one. Because a soft answer could have diffused all that. Now you got to go through all this bullshit. Your daughter got a damn hospital bill. You looking stupid as hell. They had her on the news. Everybody in your neighborhood laughing, and especially, she got enemies. They probably are laughing their asses off at her dumb ass, man. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. See? Your little messy ass daughter, they pointing at you, mama. Like, I don't know how they let it get to that point. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You can clearly see that people are getting into a Lyft. Anyway, but this is the world that we live in, man. And Eve is out of control, and the Lord is going to put Eve back in control when Esau goes under. Because that's really what's going on. Eve had that ability to gad abroad in the earth, man. Just out here, just whatever. Any time of the day, whatever time of the day, saying whatever they want to say. All up in men's face. I be seeing women, man, they be up in men's face like they really can get down. Like I'm talking about really, really on that tip, man. Let me see. It's the Ecclesiastes 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Yeah, these American women, boy, they out here going hard body. Get verse 24, it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Like, for real, man. And we most definitely need out of here. We need out of this man's kingdom. Because Esau done ran this place ragged, man. This is all over the world now. All over the world. It's a few places where, they still got some sense. But America has pushed, the woman having all these goddamn rights and being out all times of night and just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? They pushed that on the world, and the world is really taking on to that shit, man. Anywhere that you go overall, especially amongst our people, man, it's just retarded. You done shot your own damn daughter. At verse 15 here. No, let me start at verse 14. Ecclesiastes 26:14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as the mind well instructed. Ooh. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. And that's becoming more and more hard to come by these days, man. I'm talking about even the older women, man. They be acting like that too. You seeing older women, man, be out in public, man, acting like I know you a grandmama. Some of them great grandmothers, but be acting a complete goddamn fool out in public, man. And it's just best if you can to just avoid them. I try and avoid them at all costs myself. Personally, I'm just out in public, man, just to just do the quick little moves that I need to do, and I'm back at the crib, man. I don't even, I try and be as cordial as I possibly can. You want to use some wisdom, you know what I'm saying, when you out hearing about. But, overall, again, that scripture, that Proverbs 15:1, where it talks about a soft answer, it's nothing if you got something that's being said, a misunderstanding, that can easily be broken down to just shit, taking the L. Even if a person is wrong, taking the L, just go ahead. The Lord will handle it. You might as well just go ahead instead of getting yourself in some shit, man. You'll get yourself in a heap of trouble. And that's the beauty of these scriptures, man. Because had this lady known the scriptures, she wouldn't have been on turned up all like that, man. She'd have been calm and mindful of the situation, And of course, you could clearly see that if her daughter was the one that was, because she really instigated this shit. Mama, they pointing at you. Probably ain't no telling. If you looking at her, let's go back to the picture real quick. You don't think? Come on, bro. So her and her daughter just ready to scrap it down with basically 4 other people, 3 people and the driver. And then it says that she reached through the damn the passenger side window and hit the damn minor, assaulted the minor. I'm surprised they didn't give her that a little more money on that thing, man, that bail. Let's see what some of these comments got to say. Yep, it says so the daughter started it off by assuming someone pointed to a Lyft was pointing to her. Sounds like the mom and daughter were trouble to begin with. Same thing I just said. Shit, I ain't even read the comments. Same thing I said. Maybe there's a little karma at play here. Man's goings of the Lord. That's why I wanted to point that scripture out, because guess what? That was the Lord, you know what I'm saying? I'm really humbling her ass, man. Probably both of them. Well, of course, both of them. A gunshot to the shoulder will humble your ass, They'll probably be all on TikTok, trying to play like she's a gangster now. No, I got shot. No, the people got to really be talking about them in the hood. I know that shit hit the news. I know that news had to hit the block. This person says, right, just because someone is pointing at you, that gives you the right to go off and start waving a gun around, threatening to shoot and kill. Yep. People definitely be losing their minds. Shaking my head. I totally agree with you. Sounds like these two like to start drama. Yep. Well, we're in the last days, man. That's what the scriptures talks about. Let's go to where it talks about 2 Timothy chapter 3. It says, this know also that in the last days, verse 1, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And this is the attitude of most people that you run across, man. They got at least 3 to 4, possibly even all these traits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to bet you the 15-year-old, she's definitely disobedient to parents, or, her and her, man, raising monsters, bro. Without natural affection. You gonna really wave a gun at a McDonald's, and then there's cameras on the damn building. There's cameras all over the place, and you lying. Like these people are not gonna go back. The first thing they're gonna do is go back on the cameras. So that just let you know, like Eve, man, don't be using no common sense like that, man. The wisdom, bro, it's like a no with her, man. You ain't think that these people was gonna go back on the camera? I guess maybe she probably just really thought she was just gonna be able to get into a car, which she probably would have had her daughter got not gotten shot. She probably would have just jumped on in her car, man, went on about her way, still talking shit. Probably got into some road rage with somebody else because she's still hot and heated. And the Lord had her shoot her own damn daughter, man. Anyway, I don't want to keep this long. You know, it's another episode of Eve, man. Let's go back and get that picture again. Another episode of Eve, H.I.M. Look at her. You at McDonald's. I mean, for real, like, just tired of just hearing about the violence that happens at restaurants when motherfuckers should be at home cooking, bro. You at McDonald's. Crazy. Anyway, out there, let me keep it classy. With that, hey, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashala. Hey, look, if you get into, it's plenty of ways to diffuse a situation. I know sometimes people will piss you the hell off. I'm not saying if somebody putting their damn hands on you, you don't protect yourself, but you should be able to, use some wisdom, to get around situations, even getting to that point, man. So with that, Kwam Yashala on the Bible Ball.